but we're looking like right here. So we're looking
That would be
medial and
like
lateral.
with yeah.
So where it splits out here, and you really don't even have to go very far. You can see where it splits here. This is going to be the radial. That's going to be the ulnar, and that's as far as you have to go.
Okay. That,
Okay.
Right, that Y right
Lateral,
there.
So this is going to be the ulnar. This is going to be the so radial, ulnar.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. The big thing is finding that subscapular, and it's nice and deep, but it's a pretty good size one. Okay, and the hardest part of out of all the blood vessels we're doing, these three are the toughest. But once you find those three, you got it.
Intercostal.
Yeah, the internal mammary is the bottom one. Right across from that's the vertebral. The loop is the costocervical, and then the thyrocervical right here. Okay, so that's it on the arteries. So a lot of kind of just picking it out basically. Now on the veins,
You make it seem so much easier.
I've done this a few times though.
Because like I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my god.
Right.
Yeah, and don't forget you got really good pictures in here too, so you can match them up too. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Now on this right side, we don't really care about the arteries now. We're gonna get over here, same thing for nerves and vessels and things here. So we're gonna look for veins. Again, what you might do is start down here. Okay, there's our same thing that we had on the other side, and you just want to expose this now. And the veins are our surface, so they're a little easier to get to because they're closer to the surface. So again, you can kind of just pick this up.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it's connected right there. We're all right. We weren't going to go any further than that anyway, so we're okay. So what we're going to do is start with the brachial, and if you'll turn the, I think it was page or two later.
2 pages more.
Tell you, when she made those road maps, it was like, oh, it's so
Heaven sent.
yes. Yeah, veins are all in the same color. So we're doing these right here. We're going to start with the brachial. You're going to look for the same thing you did over there, the subscapular, which we saw. See, we saw over here, we saw the subscapular vein and artery on this side. So you're looking for that subscapular vein. It becomes axillary. We're coming back toward this one. We have 2 jugulars. We're only going to hold you to the internal jugular here because that's the big one. Okay, but you want to kind of see where that branches off because between the jugulars, the axillary becomes the left subclavian vein, and then past that big internal jugular, it becomes the left brachiocephalic, and then the superior vena cava. So it's going to change names as we go through. So same thing, you want to do like we did before. Man, this one's kind of... Yeah, it kind of has. You may have to do this one too. Okay. Here's your subclavian, so this would be brachial. Okay. There's your subclavian. Once it gets past the brachial, it becomes axillary. Now here's this is that big internal jugular I was talking about. Okay. So the external jugular, and I may have popped it thinking we had the other side there, but here's the subclavian right there. There's the jugular. And then there's your superior vena cava.
I'm sorry, what's that one right there?
Which one?
Yeah, that. Jugular internal?
Uh-huh. The 2 big ones. They go right off the side here. We may have to look at, because this one got butchered pretty bad on that side, so I'm not sure if we can.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we can switch cats.
Yeah, we need to. But that's that. You can see the brachiocephalic, you can see the jugular, you can certainly see the brachial and the subclavian on this one. So you can have a share with the other one. Okay. And then the only other thing, what was it? Oh, the azygos. Let me show you that. Now you have, going to the thoracic cavity, you have hemizygous, 2 on this cat's left side, but we're not going to hold you to those. They're kind of deep and they're kind of hard to see. On the cat's right side, if you pull all this back here, you see that huge vein right there, the big blue one right there, and you can kind of clean that like that. That's called the azygous vein. It's only on the cat's right side, and it's a single vein on the right side. There's 2 hemiazygous veins on the left. Now we're going to hold you this big one on the right. And you can see those intercostal veins draining right into the azygous vein. This one comes and connects with the superior vena cava right before it comes into the right atrium.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this one, I guarantee you'll be asked. And then these little blue ones feeding into it are called the internal intercostal veins. Intercostal veins. Yeah, I think we got those in there too.
off the
Yeah, she wants
ribs,
that up
feeding
there.
into the azygos.
That's the azygos. It's real easy to see the azygos. So make sure that you recognize the azygos. And it's the cat's right. There's two on the left, but they're kind of harder to see, so we're not going to ask you for the hemizygos on these sides. But azygos, right
Right
side.
side.
Right side
It's like
goes
great
right
big
to the
piece.
superior vena cava and the intercostal veins.
One other, there's your inferior vena cava. See that phrenic nerve?
Yeah.
There's your inferior vena cava. Then up here at the top, we have the superior vena cava.
And then
Awesome.
those are the jugulars.
Yes, those are your jugulars.
Right in
Right
the
jugular, left jugular.
Okay.
Okay, so not too bad. Like I said, this is the hardest part, is that those three right there. But if you can pull those out, and we're gonna have somebody who'll have a really good one. Every semester, somebody's got three that are just perfect. We just show everybody, say, oh, come look at this.
Is the internal